Appelés à la liberté.
Call to Freedom. Here is the original title of the book. The title of this book has been borrowed from St. Paul in his letters to the Galatians. Here is what he writes. For you were called to freedom, brethren. Only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love be servants of one another. For the whole law is fulfilled in one word. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Though the title is from the New Testament, the book does not make reference but only on texts from the Old Testament. It is Christ himself who has set us free, but in doing so, he fulfills the writings. And in order to understand this, we must take a close look to the Old Testament. The book is organized in 3 parts. The first one is titled The Gift of Freedom, whereby the tale of the Red Sea passage is studied, and then the chant of the sea that the Hebrews sing after traversing the sea. In the second part, the 2 versions of the Decalogue are reviewed. The first version deals with the exit of Hebrews from Egypt, and the second version with the entrance to the Promised Land. And finally, the third part is consecrated to the hymns to freedom, in particular on Hallel songs. Some words on the first part. The gift of freedom. According to the biblical tale, freedom is not a conquest achieved by men, but a gift from God. A gift from God, just like life is a gift. Nevertheless, a gift cannot be considered as such unless freely accepted and received. The whole story of the liberation from slavery undergone in Egypt is a tale that involves faith. It is God that makes the people traverse the sea, but God could not have accomplished this if Moses had not accepted the word of the Lord, or if he had not extended his hand over the sea as he had received such an order. The Lord issues orders to Moses, and he in turn executes them, because Moses believes that God will keep his promise. Once people are saved, the tale reaches an end with these words. Israel saw the feat accomplished by the Lord against the Egyptians, and believed in the Lord and in Moses, his servant. Faith is finally manifested through a long chant where the sons of Israel acknowledge the free action of God in their favor. This chant starts with celebrating the salutation once it has been received. It turns into a kind of a prophecy whereby the gift of the promised land is disclosed, and where from then on people will be able to fully worship their God in the Temple of Jerusalem.